How y'all doing? This is Preacher Man RB, and this is another Duck Dynasty Reviews Fridays, and this week's Season 1, Episode 5, and what happened on this week's episode. Willie and them's out cleaning out duck blinds, and they come up on this old duck blind that Phil made back in the 80s. This done that infested with snakes and stuff. And Phil wants to clean it out, but Willie convinces him to blow it up, that way they can start over and make a new one. So that's what they do. They get Jimmy Red to wire it up, and they blow up the duck blind, and Phil ain't liking it. So they go back to the house. When they get back to the house, Miss Kay has Cy and Jimmy Red to go out squirrel hunting. That way she can make squirrel up for the rest for supper. So Cy and Jimmy Red go out and do that. And they're out hunting, and the first couple of squirrels, Cy's missing every shot, and Jimmy Red says, "Let me shoot, and you hit the bushes to make the squirrels run." Cy said no, and then they go along further in the woods, and Cy winds up start shooting them now, and they kill like maybe 5 squirrels. So they go and take that to Miss Kay, and she cooks it up. Now they go back to Duck Commander, and Willie's having a meeting with them, and they just talked about making a new duck call and finally getting it to where it works, and it's the triple threat. And Jace is testing it out in front of Willie. And Willie's trying to figure out when they can have the orders done, that way they can send them out to the stores, because he's done made an order for 1,000 of these triple threads, and he ain't got the product to be able to send out to the stores. So he's trying to get his team to build the duck calls so they can get their orders out. That way he can give a set time for these stores, that way they'll know when triple threads are supposed to be coming in. And then Phil comes and recruits all of them to build a new duck blind, because Miss Kay tells Phil she's about to have a garage sale, and she's going to sell his camper he got out there. So Phil decides to take that camper and turn it into a duck blind, and that's what they do. And they make this frame and this big old platform, and then Willie and Cy and them paint up the camper, because Willie's acting like he got a hurt knee and he doesn't want to work, so he's sitting down. And Phil gets them to get a crew up, and they paint up this camper. And they paint the camper up, and they lift the camper up onto the platform and get it all suited up and ready, and they get it done. So when they're on the way back, they pass a truck that got Phil's recliner in there. He says he thinks that's his recliner. Then they pass Batman with the stuffed squirrel that you can mount on your wall that he bought from the garage sale, and that's Willie's squirrel. And Willie says, "That's my squirrel, I want it back." And Mountain Man tells him that he just bought it for $5, and Willie says, "Well, you're going to take this $10, and I'm taking this back." And Mountain Man says he really wants to keep the squirrel, and he said, "Let me rephrase this. I'm giving you $10, and you giving me back the squirrel." So Willie and they go to the garage sale, and Phil's upset because his recliner got sold, and Kay says she's going to buy him a new one, and he's alright with it then. And that's really all that happened on this week's episode. What did y'all think about this week's episode of Duck Dynasty if y'all watched it? As always, the Preacher Man RB signing out. Guys, dude, you up. See you next time.